Welcome back, Generals, to another Let's Fix Generals 0 Hour to make the best game ever. Good. We are standing at 1,125 commits since March 2025. Not too bad. Not too bad. 145 forks, also not too bad. Very good. Good. Then I think we can merge a bunch of changes. This one here, let's see. One of those. Super nett. We need to also need to. Yeah. Okay, so we're still waiting on this one then. Okay, then I will wait for this other one. Let's see what's currently approved. So I think these two would be a candidate for merging. Let's take a look at this guy here. Omniblade is happy with it. Okay, that is fantastic. Let's see. Johnstar, I'm happy to approve as is now, but I've suggested a couple of changes that could be looked at even if there aren't showstoppers. We are opt standard to do this. I'm trying to understand right now, how does this work in VC6? If we have this condition here, then this macro doesn't exist in VC6? I'm confused. How does that compile then? I think there was some stuff up here. There we go. Right. Fair enough. Fair enough. VA arcs. VA opt. What is this? VA opt. C++ forbids VA opt. I think it's fine. VA arcs. It is fine. Okay, I will leave it open a bit longer until later, and then we can merge it. Okay. So in the meantime, this one is replicated. Yeah. And this one as well. Has 2 commits. Yeah. There was one more outstanding action item. Okay. Let me see. Might want to add a comment. Optimize radar draw pixel. Optimize radar draw pixel. 2. Draw pixel. Might want to add a comment to these that the surface needs to be externally locked and unlocked. We say pipits lock. Pipits is how about we do a how about we do type def locked surface. PTR. Void. Yeah. Locked surface PTR. And then we return this here. Then here we do static casts. Okay. In that way, we can now pass here locked surface p bits. Yeah, and that way it's a bit more obvious what this type is because it now has an alias, right? P bits. Okay, I think that works. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let me see if there is any other void that we missed here. No. Okay. Do we want to give it a different name? Surface description. It's a bit long. Maybe it's surface. I think it's fine. Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool. Then let's go to debug. Let's see if that still compiles. I think we need to put a space here. Style. Okay. I'm happy with this. No. Then we say locked surface lock add type def for locked surface type locked surface. Good. Then let's wait a moment. I think we can already push, so. Instead of comments, I added a type def for the void pointer, which adds as a acts as a means to document the related types in the in this class. Locked surface PTR. Good, so that has succeeded, fantastic. Then wait for the builds. Okay, then we also wait for this guy here. And then, let me see if I need to attend any other review from myself. I like to do that the first time every day to check if I need to catch up on any of my own work so that it doesn't get stuck, you know. So we have this guy, and this. Yeah. Let's take a look. Okay, this one needs a follow-up here. Yeah. Okay, here I can add the pull numbers. Particle system code. Should probably create a script to do this kind of editing here. Yeah. Fine for now, I guess. Good, so let's push that. Okay, that looks fine. Next. It is outside the scope of this file. Okay. I would add braces here. Okay, unify init buffer 2. Didn't we just attend that? No. Like so. Fair enough. Night PT. Referencing night PT. Well, we have an assert here. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. Add curly brackets. Fixed. Okay. Then that is done as well. Match damage type flex from 0 hour. Okay, this one is approved, but we need to test generals. Okay, let's get back to this one. Unified damage. Damage. Radius generals. Yeah, I would say we simply put an else here. Oh, it's already the case here. Hold on, why are these different? Hold on. Something is wrong here. Win merge. Open. Damage compare. Libraries, tools, include, source. Aha. I didn't merge that correctly. Okay. So if RTS generals and retake compatible X for save. That makes sense, yeah. I can also say here edit in 0 hour. Do we have precedence for this in this wording? Let me double check. No. I thought we had that somewhere. Edit, no. Edit for 0 hour. Aha. Okay, so we merge this over, and so here we have RTS generals and retail compatible X for save. I think that's right. Damage of X override. Okay, I think this is fine. Yeah. Okay, let's see if we messed up anything else. Okay, let's open weapon sets. Weapon set. Seriously. Okay. RTS generals. Okay. I hope I didn't make a mistake. Oh. Okay. Fix discrepancy in damage .cpp. Good, then let's compile that. Fixed. Okay, then let's get back here. Then we can merge this guy here. Yeah. Commit 7. Implement inverse. Okay. Good, this will be merged with squash. Vector math. Right. Good. Good. So regarding this one here, I think we did test it properly. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. So, okay. So if it builds and runs a replay, then I think this is good to go as well. Yeah, has passed. Okay, fantastic. Okay. This one is also squash. Maybe we revert this a little bit here. We say this is done by locking the radar surface only once. Okay, and that way we can simplify that title. Every pixel draw. Okay, I think we can do that. Then let me also update the title here at the top so that it's consistent. There we go. Reduce cost of this, and this. Okay. Okay. Maybe. think it's fine. Pixel. Okay, delete branch. Good. All right. Then we have that. Then let's see if they compiled it. Did okay? Let's install it and run generals. Looks like shockwave is not a word. Got a red wiggly line underneath it. Oh boy. Maybe we need to fix that. Shockwave. Yeah, maybe we do like this. Oh boy. Fix shockwave. Fix red wiggly line under shockwave. Yeah. Okay, let's push that. I don't want red wiggly lines in my IDE. Yeah. Okay. Okay, my computer is very slow right now. Okay. Ignore. Okay, so what do we do here? We look at this error. Okay, so we load into a match damage type. So I guess we simply check if damage types work. Yeah, we pick the hard army, put a I don't know, Chile there. Hard, Chile, USA. Okay. Then let's make a big party here. Yeah. Logic FPS to 30. go here. We start building. We use cheats, of course. We are cheaters. Cheat. 100% cheat. Look how fast my base builds. Oh, where are the trucks going? Why don't they go here? What is this? Why did they go there? This is closer. That's noob. Okay, let's rush the guy here at the top. Let's see if our damage types work, yeah? So we built some units here, yeah? Let's build some more. Okay, I think this is a good force for starters. Can also get a troop crawler. Get this here. Can also build this guy here. Aha, there's a Gile noob. Yeah. Come here. Oof, big rush here. Oof. Okay, let's see if we can flame it. Yeah, okay, the dragon tank flame looks weird. Right? Oh yeah. That looks weird. It does apply damage, but it looks very weird. I wonder if that's related to this change or not. Oof. Oof. Let's rush with troop crawlers, yeah. There we go. Okay, the crushing is very unfair. But it's okay, I have an answer to this problem. More troop crawlers. Let's go. Ooh. Take this, bitches. Okay, so our damage works, yeah. Very effective. Look at these guys. Oh, there's a threat coming. Let's kill him. Where's he going? Oh, the worker tries to repair, but not with us. Not with us. Let's build more. These are very effective here, those troop crawlers. Oh, losing soldiers here. Oof. Let's kill the money. Oof, he built a toxin tractor. Perfect counter here. Oof. Oof, oof. But no problem. We got this. We got this. Very professional. Yeah, I think that's a very good rush here. Okay, so we have seen that something is wrong with the dragon tank. Yeah, let's take a picture of it. Yeah, that certainly looks bad. Okay. Oof. Okay, so what we can do is check if this also happens before these changes here. So let's go to main branch. And also let's projects CMake RTS. Let's remove the tools and this and crashing. We turn that off because that's annoying. Okay, generates. Okay, let's quit the game. Abort. Good. Then we can compile again, right? Yeah. So this is now main branch, yeah. So we want to see if the issue already happens here, yeah. Yeah, I wonder why the particles are broken of the Dragon tank. We didn't really touch anything in regards to particles other than the one change which I prepared, but it's not in main branch, so it shouldn't be in there. I don't know. Must be something else then. Okay, so that one has built. Then let's see. Let's see. So we start generals and we check the dragon tank. 1125. Okay, that's built. Aha! It's actually introduced by our new change. Okay. Okay. This change introduces bug in generals. Okay, my computer is still slow. Good, then let's go back to the branch. Radar. No, what was it? I already forgot what it was. Damage. Damage. Okay. Let me delete this here. Draw pixel 2 is gone. Then we can delete this as well, right? Why do we have a copy of this? Doesn't matter, I guess. So we delete this guy here. This guy. And this guy. Then we go to unified damage. Then let's do a rebase. And then we compile again and double check. But this is what EA did. Changing it. misspelled. But good, then let's test that again. Interesting. I would not have expected this issue. It's good that we test it again. Skirmish. Okay, so it's definitely bugged here. Then this change. Okay, so then we need to figure out what we did wrong here. Yeah, let's look at the diff here. So Flashy Sniper. Damage. And it's all to 0. Which type flags? This one is called, right? This function. Yeah. Oh, well, that sucks. It's not the XFA issue. It's also not an issue with that. It's probably... Let me see if there are other damage types that we maybe have missed. Damage type. Passing a bit from any. No. Damage type. This one is damage type. Okay, right now I don't know. Damage type flags. Damage type. Okay, how about we look for more discrepancies? Maybe so my bet right now is that maybe there's something still in 0 hour that is not replicated in generals. Like parse damage type flags, for example. What about that? Can't see what this is. Damage type flags. Okay. What is this? Damage type. What is damage type? This one. Bit flags. Okay. Bit flags. Has this changed? Any CPP. Any CPP. Flags non-flip. Non-flip. Sing a bit from name. Dutch names. I'm not sure what I'm looking for now. I have the suspicion that there's something, some discrepancy, but the question is, how do we find this? Oh shit. Oh, that sucks. There's so much damage type shit here. Oh. I don't know what to look for. In it, it's 2 or zeros. Let's see if this is really called. It's a bit sad that it has to call a function to initialize this thing here. Okay, so this guy is all 0, yeah? Yeah. And the other one is now all 1s, yeah? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Good, so that works. Yeah. Out here's generals. Flashy sniper. Flashy sniper. I don't know. Must be some reason for this. Inits to all zeros. Inits to all zeros. Damage particle beam. Damage flame. Okay, maybe maybe it makes sense to play a bit more to figure out like let's try to attack some infantry with a dragon tank, yeah, and see if it applies a burn damage. Okay. Maybe if it doesn't apply burn damage, then maybe this gives some clue as to what could be wrong. If it does apply burn damage, then the damage type in principle appears to be right. So let's build some dragon tanks here. And then let's try to burn the trees. Okay, it does do burn damage. Let's kill here some infantry. Yeah, okay, it's definitely burn damage. Okay, so it is... Okay. type. Damage weapon. Damage weapon. Okay, let's search for damage flame. Let's see if there are any interesting things surrounding that. Flammable update. Okay, there's some difference here. Okay, let's search for BoneFX updates. BoneFX updates. Okay. Now that is interesting. Why does it do that? Maybe it does that because it's not guaranteed to be initialized at that time. Oh, that sucks. Huh. Huh. I see. So I do wonder. So there are two ways. Either we now merge all the Zerawa edits to generals, or maybe another option here is, can we initialize this guy with all bits set? I think we can. We just make a different constructor. Flip. Yeah. No, I think it's easier if we copy it to generals and then make a follow-up change where we try to make it simpler. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so transition damage FX. Transition damage FX. So let's do the following test. We copy this shit over and this here. And then let me see if there are any others. So it's these 6 and then any damage CPP. Damage CPP. Damage CPP. No. Okay. So we have this hive structure. Okay, we have these. I think that's it. Maybe this one here as well. Yeah. Structure topple updates. Structure topple updates. Must be in the header. Okay. Good. Then let's take these guys and make a test. I think that's all. Let me double check that. Damage type flags, none. Okay, there we go. So we have damage age, structure, ini, hive, transition, bone, damage. Yeah, okay, so now they match, okay. Good, let's test that. I think there's a good chance that this fixes a problem. Yeah. Which implies that that something gets initialized before this function is called. Yeah. Which is bad. Like, it really makes us error prone. I think we should make another change where we fix this, try to fix this, because that's really bad, right? Oof. It's okay. Those. Now, this object now. There. Toggles. Does not belong here. Okay, let's take a look at our Dragon Tank. I say very good chance that it's fixed now. Yeah, very good chance. I'm hopeful, optimistic. Yeah. We have to be. With this game, you have to be optimistic, otherwise you go to hell. Ah, there we go. Beautiful. Okay, then let me do the following. Okay, I see what this is caused by. Very bad design choice in 0 hour. That bad design choice. Bad code design choice in 0 hour triggers this. I think I will first fix something in 0 hour to improve situation, to avoid this kind of error in the future. I'll first try fix something in 0 to avoid this kind of error in the future. Okay, so basically, let me merge this anyway. Fix flags, discrepancies, revert this. Good. So what I would like to do, we go to main branch. We go to, we search for flags none, okay? Flags none. So, let's see. Flags none. So, the damage type flags none. And init damage type flags. There was some other. This was not the only one. Here, init kind of masks. Okay, that's the, oh, but that's kind of masks. It's, oh, what the fuck is this? What? FS? Kind of, oh shit, eh? That also sucks. That also sucks. Yeah. Oof. So kind of mask, disable mask. Let's look at this. Ah, that also sucks. Okay. So what I wonder is, what does this do here? Clear flip. Oh. Clear flip. Okay. Clear. Set all. Huh. Yeah. Is this used for anything else? No. What about this? It's unused. What about this? That one is used. Okay. They could have made this generic as well with a template. Oh, they totally overcomplicate this shit here. Absolutely bullshit. This is absolute bullshit here, these functions. You need to make template. Okay. Anyway, for starters, I think what we need to do is we remove this and it's already in generals. Okay, interesting. Okay. Okay, so what I'm thinking we should do in this bit flags, we create a new bit flags KInit bogus init type. Then we do K flip. Okay, flipped. Flipped, and then we do a. Oh, well, that doesn't work. No, that's not right. Let's do enum flip flipped init type. Okay, flip. Then I do a bit flags. Oh boy. Flip. And then here we initialize it with mbits dot flip. Or we just call function flip, which I think does the same thing. Yeah. That's called flip. Yeah. Is there an hold on, let's check if bit sets. Let's check the constructors of the bit set, if it already has a constructor that can construct it with flipped. Let's ask ChatGPT, I think that's easier. Does SCD bitset have a constructor that creates it with all bits flipped to 1? No. Okay. What constructors it does have? Default constructor, all bits are 0. Okay. Flip or set? Flip. Set. All bits 1. Flip. I think set is then more descriptive of what it does. Set. Set. Does it have a set function? Set. Oh boy. Set. Set. Okay. Then I would say we do init set. Let me call this set init type. Okay, set init. Yeah. Okay, and then here we simply call mbits dot set. Yeah, I think that's more explicit. Okay, and then let's add a comment here. Initializes all sets all bits to 1 on creation. Sets all bits to 1. This constructor sets all bits to 1. There we go. Okay, then I would also say we go to bit flags and we add this to do comment up here. Okay, and so now the hope is that if we go here, disable types, that now we can construct, so this is in a CPP, that now we can set here the save it, set init type. Oh no, we need to k set init. No, bit flag has no member. Did we add it to the wrong? Maybe I added it to the wrong game. Okay, added it to generals. Okay, so this should compile. Yeah. Okay, then we can remove these two already. Init disabled masks. Yeah, let's remove that as well. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Then we also remove this. Mm-hmm. And this. And then mhm. So then we take this guy and we put it in here. Then we go to here. It flags. Then we copy this. How about we copy this? How about make this a bit prettier here? How about we make it like so? Bogus init type. Set init. So init. So init set type. Init set. Okay, I think that looks good. And then we do okay, init set. Okay, set init. Oh, it's a bit annoying to work on both games at the same time, but if we don't do this, then well, don't have to do it. But okay, init set. Ugh. Okay. Okay, I have to say it's really annoying to edit both games at the same time. How about we remove generals for starters? Yeah. Let's just do this change on 0 hour for starters. Otherwise, it's super confusing. Okay, so for starters, let's see if that compiles. What's the time? Oof, almost 2 hours and we didn't get anything done. Oh, fantastic. Really fantastic. Okay, let me take a look at these two here. Oh yeah, quite busy with updating after setting null terminator for comment. Loop continues reading characters into the buffer past the null. Comment? Oh. That is a nice catch by the bot. Indeed, this looks like waste. That's indeed interesting. I was thinking more about the non-retail portion when I mentioned checking. Should be fine. Copyright year should be 2026. Yeah, no. Dashboard. Yeah. Okay, so this has compiled. Then let's find the other offenders. Okay, so this one is set. Then let's find the other guys. So damage type flags. Let's find this guy. So here we remove this and this. And then here we also init with k init set. And then we have that and that and that. Okay, so that is fixed as well. And then we have one more thing here, init kind of masks. Init kind of masks. Set. Oh boy. Set. Okay, how can we... Okay, this comment here is wrong. So how can we put this in here? Well, it's a variety template. Could do that. This is actually used. is faction structure. No, okay. Any kind of. Okay, it is used. I don't have a good idea right now other than adding another constructor to this that takes this amount that takes this amount of that takes this amount of guys here. 12. It's very oddly specific 12. 4, 5, 12. um, 12. Does this match 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 14. So if we add another version with 14, then we can also use a constructor. Yeah. Let me ask ChatGPT. I don't think there's a way, but with C++ 98, is there any way to pack this into a compile time variadic constructs? To pack these bit flags constructors into a compile time variadic constructor. I don't think it's possible. Working. Short answer, no, not in modern sense. Is there some workaround? Bit flags, bogus, index. Oh. Yeah, but that's also use an array plus count. Okay, array is not a bad idea. Array is not a bad idea. I think that's a good idea. We can do that. Yeah. Yeah. I like that. I like that. Let's do that. So bit flags, bogus init type. Yeah, I think this is already pretty good. And then we go down here. And then basically we make this an array. So we have kind of type or something, kind of type, yeah. And we call it fs. Yeah, but then So we do master. How about kind of master? How about we don't make it with the bogus inner type here? Just do that. Then we do a list here. Oh boy, what is this? There we go. So we do this. And then we do the number is 14, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. We can maybe make it. I have another idea. Well, let's put the bogus init time back in. Yeah. Let's do a instead of a count, we give it a null terminator. Let's do const int index equals idx. Then we do while idx that doesn't work either. No, we have to give it a count, right? Do we have to give it a count? Yeah, otherwise index. Well, we would have to give it, the last index would have to be like -1 to be the sentinel of it, like a negative index. While let's do a while index is larger equals 0. Okay. And then with here we do plus 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 index, and then edx. How about that? Let me ask ChatGPT if that's correct. How about this? Yeah. How about this for a list with a sentinel value? Very close. Multiple bugs. Oh boy. Is that? Oh, there. Yeah, okay. Hold on. Yeah, I see it here. Okay. Yeah, okay. Wrong argument type to set. Right. Yes. Bit index, not a point. Yeah, okay. Anything else? Corrected version. Let me ask, how about this? How about this? This version is correct. Thank you. Good. Let's do this. Then we only need to pass like a pass a list with the sentinel value. Bitflex in it. Call site ergonomics. That's funny. Okay, that's actually an interesting idea here. Bitflex init. Flex init. VARX. Okay. I think that's a good idea. Then we do here bitflex init. And then here we do this k init. No. Let me remove this here. Okay, so no instance, so it doesn't find the constructor for some reason. Okay, that's too bad. Why not? Why not? Focus in a type index. You can also remove this k here. Maybe it doesn't work because it's not an integer type. Did you see it? Like these are enum types. Yeah, that's my guess. But it puts a wiggly line at this one. Okay, I'm not 100% sure, but I think the problem is that, let's try a template. Template, type name, bit flags. Let's just say integer type. Integer type, okay. Then we have this. And then here we do set. What does this take? Set takes size t pos. Then here we do static cast. Static casts size t. Then here we do size t 0. Let's do like this. I think we can combine this even more by doing this, but maybe that's a bit too hard to read. I think this is fine. Okay. Yeah. Flags. Maybe we do it differently and say init I think it's fine. Flags init. Let's say bit flags array. Flags init array. Okay, it still doesn't want to compile. Okay. Let's try to get some compiler on this so that we can see more information in the compiler. The problem probably is this one here. Right. Yeah. Well, or we cast them to int here, right? Do like this. Okay. Okay, let's try it without the integer type again. Let's do int. Oh man. Still doesn't work. Why not? Cannot convert argument 2 from initializer list to that. But why not? Okay. Can't pass it like that. Interesting. Static const expr const int fs list. Okay, let's copy this. Okay, I think like this is fine. And then we do fs list, and then we pass this here. Okay, that compiles. Good, that should work. Yeah. Okay, this then also means that now let's search for let's put a marker here. Actually, we just need to search for that. Actually, no, we need to search for that. Okay. So basically here we now remove this, and instead we do flex all. There we go. That way it's greatly simplified. Okay. Then we do the same here. Take these guys. All. Okay. And then we do here we can do the same, all. Same here. All. Okay. Okay. I think that's great. Yeah, okay. So let's see if in 0 hour the Dragon Tank looks normal. If it does, then I think that's a good sign, and then we can hold on. That didn't install. Then we need to complete the same change for the other 2 types as well. Okay, but I would like to take a break. We are already 2 hours 20 in. Didn't get all that much done. Yeah, but it's okay. Baby steps. Oof, particle editor opens. Interesting. Skirmish. Let's do a Final Crusade, China. That looks promising. Okay, cool. Then I will take a break here. Next session we wrap this change up. Yeah. I think that looks very promising. Let me actually put a breakpoint. Here. Let's double check that it really is all. Yeah. So let's put a breakpoint here and here. No. Let's see. Okay, it's not that. Let's do. Let's put it here. Yeah. Let's restart the game. Okay, there we go. So can we look into this guy? Yeah, okay. Nice, okay, they're all one. Okay, that works correctly. Okay, fantastic. Yeah, then next session we wrap this change up, clean it up, and then it should be good. And I think that's great because this one makes the intent clearer, and it also gets rid of this, let me show. In Game Engine, it does need to do this init here, right? So it first needs to call these functions in order for the bit mask to initialize, right? And so if this init is called after it's needed for the first time, then, you know, it's not set yet, and that's bad. That's why it's always good to either have it, you know, already everything in place on compile time or on static initialization, which is the case here for our case, right? So where are we? Here. So this is on static initialization. This constructor is called, and then it flips the bit or sets the bits to 1, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. That's very nice. Was worth the effort. I will take a break here. I wish you a great day or night. Until next time. Goodbye.